Hello, in this video I'm going to print the job cards. This video is suitable for Redthorn SP and the main system. It's available on the sales job folder and in the same place on the main system. It's also in the planning and engineering area, depending on how you run your main system, but it's available in sales and in the planning areas. So I'll run it from the Redthorn SP folder. Print job cards. This is simply a listing of all processed job cards available and ready for printing. And some customers will print them all and issue them. Some will print them as they issue them shop floor. It changes. So to very quickly go through this form, I can toggle to reprint already printed cards, but I'm going to stick with printed. Reprinted will be the next video. And I have a listing of job cards with an indication of when they should be printed before. The first thing I'm going to do is sort by job order because it's easier to explain. And at the bottom I'm going to see a number of jobs that I processed in the previous video. The first was the sub, which is a single job. The next was an upper level assembly. There was a two-part assembly. Those two parts were the chassis and the flange, and they, as you can see here, are showing 61 as the upper part. Below that you can see that the final job, job 2764, actually belongs to 62. So you can see this two-part assembly, the chassis had a lower level assembly, so there was 3 level assemblies for this chassis, or there were 3 levels of sub-assembly. So I got card for the top, card for the 2 lowers, and then a card for the 3rd level that hangs off the chassis. So I can print those individually, or I can print them all, and I'll print them all, and then you can very quickly see them. So select the ones you want to print and press the print button. If I had clicked select all, it would just select them all for me. I can also use this to go to print op cards and print op labels, and I can also use this form to click and create group batch cards if on the main system you're using group batch cards, and there'll be a video specific for group batch cards. In this case, I'm just going to print those jobs, and if I print them, you can see that so I've just printed the cards, and you can see that the first card here is for the outer rear bracket sub-assembly. I'll just maximise this so you can see it. And you can see there's all the information. There's those schedules I set up in the create job video for this item, the material listing, the routing, and you can see I've got some critical dimensions against this item if using critical dimensions to record. Inspection details, drawing, and then here you can see here's the top level for the 2-part assembly with the inspection details, again a drawing. Then I've got the lower level, first lower level, then I've got the second lower level, and then finally I've got the final lower level, and you can see it's got the related information. If you have crystal reports, these are amendable in crystal reports. So just to run through those again. First card, first job, material information, operation information, any preferential POs that have been raised, who it's for, all the information, barcodes for data capture if you have data capture, etc., etc. So that's the summary of print job cards. It's just the area where you go in to click and produce the factory floor job cards or documentation.